So now let us start some functional groups in carbon compound. As we know that carbon can react with atom or a group of atom and form numerous compounds. That is called catenation. Means carbon has a unique property. Here we are going to learn about carbon can react with atom or a group of atom. Means one functional group which changes the property of compounds. Newer and newer compounds are formed, but how? Okay. As for example, first chloro and bromo means chlorine and bromine. Chloro and bromo, it is called halogens. They are known as halogens alkane or called haloalkane. Chloro or called bromo. Suffix after this means if you substitute chlorine or bromine, then you will get new compound. As for example, in methane reacts with chlorine or bromine. You know methane means CH4. When reacts with chlorine, it gives what? It gives CH3Cl and hydrochloric acid is released. Now how it's happened? Methane, its structural formula is like this, plus chlorine. So one chlorine substitute hydrogen. Means from here hydrogen is removed. This hydrogen reacts with one atom of chlorine. It gives CH3, one chlorine attached here, CH3Cl. And this hydrogen reacts with the remaining chlorine and it forms hydrochloric acid. This is methane, so name this CH3 is called methyl, and though it is chlorine, we say it is chloride, methyl chloride. If bromine is added to it, Br2, then methyl bromide. Instead of Cl2, you can write Br2 and you can form like this. So, as for example, methane plus bromine, it gives you what? CH3Br plus HBr. This is known as methyl bromide. This is called hydrogen bromide. Hydrogen bromide and methyl bromide. So in this way, if one atom is removed or substituted by another atom like chlorine and bromine, so they are formed haloalkane or halogen. Okay? Another is with the help of oxygen, we can say it is alcohol. Group is alcohol group. Suffix functional group of alcohol is OH. Hydroxyl group is known as like this CH4, it forms what? CH3OH. One hydrogen is removed and CH3OH is formed. Okay. As for example, CH4 plus H2O gives what? H2O contain what? Hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. From here, one hydrogen is removed and this reacts with OH, so it forms CH3OH. One hydrogen removed hydrogen reacts with this hydrogen and form hydrogen gas. Okay, you have not to remember or not to learn this reaction. You have to remember only the formula. Methyl chloride, methyl bromide, that is known as methanol or methyl alcohol. It is also known as methanol. Second name. It is about alcohol. After that, aldehyde series, ketone series, and carboxylic acid. So write down this. Second functional group is aldehyde. The functional group is CHO. Aldehyde group. Functional group is CHO group. Aldehyde group, it is known as, actually it is bonded like this. CH double bond O. Then ketone group. Ketone is called COCH3. Oic acid or anoic acid. Here aldehyde, anal group, and suffix after the name is A and Al. Here suffix is anoic. Not anoic. It's a ketone group, COCH3, and that's why you can say it is a anon. Then here carboxylic acid group, COCH3, COOH, COOH. It is said here COOH or COOH. C double bond O, COCH3. Here only COOH. Here the suffix is anoic acid. So in this way, you can form carboxylic acid group, C double bond O and OH, COOH group. Okay. So hydrocarbon, carbonic compound, it forms, if CHO is joined, it forms methanol, ethanol, propanol, anal. When COCH3 ketone group, functional group, is joined with any atom of hydrocarbon, then it forms propanol, then butanol, then hexanol, pentanol, like this. If COOH carboxylic acid group is joined with methane, propane, like this, then it forms methanoic acid, ethanoic acid, propanoic acid, butanoic acid, pentanoic acid, like this. So in this way, newer and newer compounds are formed. Afterward, we start this series called homologous series. We will learn this: what is alcohol, what is a carboxylic acid. Okay, in another topic. Now we will start homologous series. Homologous series. Homologous means what? Homo means uniform, same. Homologous means the series or hydrocarbon series in which difference between any two successive compound is same. That is called homologous series. Difference between any two successive compound, same. Difference of atoms between any two successive compounds are same, then the series is called homologous series. As for example, alkane series. Alkane series, the suffix after the name is ane, ane. As for example, methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, and so on. Heptane, octane, nonane, decane, undecane, didecane, tridecane, tetrαδecane, pentadecane, hexadecane, heptadecane, octadecane, nonadecane, and so on. It's a numerous. Formula you can write: methane, CH4, C2H6, C3H8, C4H10, pentane, C5H12, hexane, C6H14. See the difference between number of atoms between these two. One carbon increases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any two you can select. One carbon increases and 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 2 hydrogen increases. So difference is of CH2. One carbon and 2 hydrogen. And that's why the series is known as alkane series or called homologous series. Okay? Homologous series of alkane series, your melting point increases by increasing the number. Boiling point also increases by increasing this number. Means characteristic of this series depends on this homologous way, homologous properties. Okay? Same manner here, if you want to find, then it's a general formula to find out the any alkane is CnH2n plus 2, wherein start with 1, 2, 3 and so on. If you place n equals to 1, then C1, 2 ones are 2 plus 2, that is 4. In this way, we can find out 4 CH4. Then suppose the 7 number heptane, C7, 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 2, 16, C7 at 16. In this way, you can find out any number compound. Okay, formula. As for example, you all learned about an alkene series in 9th standard. Alkene series, its general formula is CnH2n and n start with 2, 3, 4, etc. No number 1 is that. Suffix after the name is in, E-N-E. As for example, the first number is not there, so we start with ethene. Then propene, butene, then pentene, name of your shampoo, pentene, okay, and so on. The formula n equal to 2 place here, C2, 2 2s are 4, C2H4, C3 H6, C4 H8, C5 H10. See the difference in number of atoms in between two successive compounds is again CH2. Not necessary that every time it is CH2, but the difference in compound remains same or fixed. That's why it is known as homologous series. Okay, this homologous series, the name homologous series, another name is also it is known as series of identical process. Series of identical processes, it is also known as second name. Another example, alkyne series. As for example, alkyne series, its general formula is CnH2n minus 2, where n start with again 2, 3, 4, etc. Suffix after the name here is yne, ine suffix. As for example, ethyne. Place n equal to 2, C2H2. Propine, C3H4. Butane, C4H6. Pentane, C5H8, and so on. Once again, the difference between any two successive compound and their atom is CH2. That's why it is known as homologous series. See, this is saturated hydrocarbon bearing covalent single bond. This is unsaturated hydrocarbon bearing covalent double bond. Here, alkyne series it is also known as unsaturated hydrocarbon because it bears covalent triple bond. So single bond, double bond, and triple bond. So these are the example of homologous series. Now, here it is given about nomenclature, but before starting nomenclature, we would start very interesting topic.